Hey folks, it's your old pal Game Ninja. How you guys doing? Now you notice when I don the red Mario cap, we've got Nintendo going on. And that's because today I want to talk to you guys about Mario Kart. That's right. I know you see the lanyards. Yes, I am a Mario Kart fanatic. I head up Team Red Shell, a group of racers that race online on every Mario Kart that Nintendo still has the ability to run online. We squad up, we group up, we race together, we fight against each other, but ladies and gentlemen, every one of us are certified Mario Kart fanatics. Now, if you look around the game dojo, you will notice on every single last wall there is Mario and there is Mario Kart. Don't believe me? Let me show you. Come on, take a look. For starters, just up high upon yonder, you have Red Koopaling and you have Mario from Super Mario 3. Right next to, there is the Mario Kart belt right there. The Mario Kart coveted belt. Going over left and down, you find the Nintendo Switch 2, the Mario Cup. This is the coveted Mario Cup. I actually won that in a battle. Absolutely amazing. So, if you go this way and down, you're going to find some Mario Kart collectibles. Up on the PlayStation wall, see the PlayStation wall? Up there. First thing comes to mind, that is Koopa Troopa from Super Mario Brothers Mario Kart. And he is in his cart, rolling high and rolling hard. To my right, on the Nintendo wall, you got Luigi's cart, Mario's cart, the racing. These are actual racing RC carts. You have them up there. You have Mario Kart there, you have Mario Kart there, and you have Mario Kart 7 there on the wall on the, I do believe that is the DS, Mario Kart 7. And behind me, on my beautiful Xbox wall, that red controller is a Mario Kart controller. To the left and up on the Sega Genesis wall, I don't know if you guys can see it. Can I darken that up just for you a little bit? I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. You have Mario Kart there, Mario Kart there. You have Mario Kart 7 pre-installed on the 2DS. I don't know if you guys can see that. On the 2DS, you have Mario Kart Monopoly, Mario Kart Gamer Monopoly, and then you have Mario Kart there. So, literally every wall in my room is represented with Mario Kart. I got my brand new shell for my Nintendo Switch 2 because you drop that, John, it's going to be a whole lot of crying. And on my shell, my purple, blue, beautiful shell, because that is my favorite color, and my purple shell, which clamshells the whole Nintendo Switch too, you got Mario Kart. So what does that mean when it comes to the land of Mario Kart? It means wheels. You got to get wheels to pay the skills if you want to get them short sets from Foreman Mills. And I'm talking about not just that red wheel right there. That is the Hori Mini wheel. Oh, you see? Yeah, you got a whole bunch of wheels that I'm pulled off my wall. Yeah, I have the Nintendo Wii wheels up here. Mario and Luigi. I have the Wii U wheel. You know what? I'm telling y'all, but I could just show y'all. It'd be better. Okay, so what I was saying is that is a Nintendo Wii wheel. And that right there is a Wii U wheel / Wii wheel. You could use the Joy-Con, you could use the nunchuck for both of those actually. Both of those work, but you could also use it for the Wii U. Now you may ask yourself, with Pro controllers, Joy-Cons, Wii remotes, and nunchucks, just why in the hell would you need a wheel? Well, for two reasons. Number one, it's Mario Kart. You got to be extra as hell. And for the second reason, you want the best experience when it comes to racing. Now, whether that be a wheel like this, where you take your nunchuck and you pop your nunchuck in there. Let me see. See that? See that right? Take your nunchuck. Actually, you're supposed to put the trigger the trigger. See that little yellow thing in there? That is this thing right here. That is for the trigger on the back of this. So you pop this up in here, pop it in there. You got your Wii wheel, you hold it, you drive, and because of the motion controls, when you turn left and you turn right, it turns left and right in the game. And that's pretty awesome. I kind of like that. That's pretty awesome. Like, well, I can show you better than I can tell you. Would you like that? Would y'all like that? Hold on right there. Alright, so I got the tunes in the ear, got the steering wheel in the hand. Let's ride. Oh, come on, I had a block. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on. So, with the will, we did have the skills to pay the bills, even though the asses was cheating. But what would Mario Kart be if they weren't cheating? I like the motion, but it doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel like I'm immersed in the game. So this one for the Wii is actually it's really good. Let me pop out my my Wii controller. This one I'd give, I don't know, give it a 6 out of 10. We're gonna say the Wii wheel is a 6 out of 10. I mean, it's good. The motion controls is insane. I do like it. That's amazing. But holding your hands out and turning, and sometimes it's not. I mean, the motion controls they're pretty solid, but there are some points where you turn and it doesn't respond because of the gyroscope inside a nunchuck controller. But I do say overall, it's actually pretty awesome. So 6 out of 10 for the Wii wheel. I mean, you can get just the regular blue one, but if you're going to do it, like I always get like the Mario and Luigi wheels. So let's move on to our next wheel. By the way, if you don't know, and I didn't welcome you, pardon me, welcome to the Game Dojo. I'm your boy, the Game Ninja, and we testing out wheels on steel with Mario Kart because that's what we do. We just finished busting on the Wii. Now, I don't know if they had a wheel for the GameCube. I don't think they did. So unfortunately, I won't be busting GameCube because, I mean, I could bust it with a GameCube controller. I got the GameCube controller. Yeah, my GameCube controller, it's on standby. It's right there. So I could bust it all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. But my problem is when I'm playing it, this video is about wheels. Sorry about that, I had to put it back. I didn't want to trip over it. This video is about wheels. So I guess next up on my list is going to have to jump past every Mario Kart until we hit Nintendo Switch. I'm not gonna even attempt the Wii U one. I mean, it's hard to set up. So let's just jump to my next wheel. My next wheel on the list of wheels is that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe wheel. Now this is good. This one is good, but it's tinier. It's smaller than the Wii wheel. Let me show you what I mean. So pop it out the box so you guys could just see. All right, pop it down there. All right, so now when you see it, because the Joy-Con is smaller. Now they didn't have to make the wheel smaller, but you can see it is noticeably smaller than the Wii wheel. Which means for hands like mine, because I have ginormous hands. Sorry, I like to keep things tidy and I keep dropping the box. So I'm gonna put the plastic back in the box since we broke the wheel off my wall. Set it back up there. So this is the small wheel. This is what it looks like. And it's meant for these Joy-Cons. So you can see my Joy-Cons is charged. I am going to take my left Joy-Con out. And what you basically do with this wheel is you can see the little left and right buttons that corresponds to the L and R on top of the controller. You take it and you pop it up in there just like that. You'll see the little light and everything. And now when you hit left and right, you're hitting left and right, and then you have BAYX, and you have your little turn here, and you have this, but we're going to be moving the joint, okay? So this is what it looks like, and look at the size of my hand. So I'm going to be like this up on this thing. So I'll tell you what, let's take our wheel for a walk. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. All right, so y'all ready? Next up, we're gonna roll with this wheel, even though it's small. It's, dude, this look at the size of my hands in this thing. Like, anyway, let's do some Mario Kart 8. That's what we're here for. That's what it says on the box. I don't know if y'all can see that. It says it right there on the box. Mario Kart wheel. We got the skills to pay the bills. I don't know. But y'all invited along the ride, so I'm gonna switch the camera angle so y'all can see everything. And yeah, I'm not really looking forward to anything good, but if I catch an L, don't drop it in the comments. we gonna rock with this one. Yeah, we definitely gonna rock with this one. I've been thinking about it, but I think it's time we put something else out. And why not a Mercedes Benz? She the lady of the hour. Let's do some DLC tracks. DLC tracks. There we go. Nah. Maybe. Nah. Nah. Nah, I don't feel like doing Rainbow Road. I always do Athens. What about Bangkok? I like Singapore Speedway. Let's do Singapore Speedway. Even if you were broke, my love don't cost. I'm putting my hands on this wheel. Nah, I ain't gonna be able to turn it. Not off to a good start here. Tough day at the office. Even if you were broke, my love don't cost nothing. Even if you were broke, my love don't cost a thing. I think you want to drive your Benz. I don't, but I do. I just drove her Benz. So, opinions of this wheel. It's way too small. I mean, I understand it's probably built for like children, but
or people with very small hands.
Yeah, but it's not built with people like me with big bear paws. You can get cramping in your thumbs and in your hands, and like I said, there's better experiences. There has to be a better experience. So I'm gonna take my Joy-Con back out, if it'll let it go. Take it and put it back in my dog face controller. I always love that switch sound. That switch sound, baby. Gotta love it. So I'm gonna set my dog face back up there. I'm gonna take my wheel and put it back in the box. because it's going back on the wall. It's definitely going back on the wall. Oh, if y'all was wondering, I'm an old school bruh, so I do things old school. I know a lot of people's new school, they do things different from me. To each its own, but I'm an old school bruh. So when I race Mario Kart, I like to have some tunes in my ear, because it, winning to a soundtrack is just a special experience. Not to mention, most of us back in the day when we used to bust games, we used to bust them with headphones and Sony Walkmans and stuff. So if you wondering what I'm listening to, I'm listening to J-Lo, Love Don't Cost a Thing, in my earbud, and we are using one of these things. One of y'all probably don't know what these are. These is an MP3 player. You got to be getting down on some old school technology to understand these things. This is a battery operated one. 1 AA, and you got, I think it's how many gigs? 4 gigs. So you can store a couple thousand songs on this. And it's battery operated, which means if you in a jam, the power's out, you hiding from zombies, you in a small and tight space, but it's locked in, so you ain't got to worry about, them breaking in and eating your brain meats. You pop a battery in this joint, and you and somebody else could take each headphone like we used to do back in the day. I get one, you get one, we put it in our ears, and we could jam the music probably for about a few days off of that battery. And with a couple thousand songs, just write out the apocalypse the right way. Like I said, we do these things old school. This joint is in my pocket because I always play Mario Kart to a soundtrack. Now, you may ask, what do I have coming up next? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've gone across a bunch of different experiences when it comes to Mario Kart. But to be honest, all of them pale in comparison to you feeling like you behind the wheel of that car. You see how Mario gripping the steering wheel? You see how when he turned it left, he could turn it left, he could turn it left, he could turn it right? Mario, that's what you want. You want that ultimate experience being behind the wheel of one of these while you playing with one of those. And I think I got it. I'm pretty sure I got it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they make 2 models. They make the Mini and they make the Pro. I got the Mini. It is called the Hori wheel. If you've been around my game dojo, you've seen it once or twice. This is that wheel. Ladies and gentlemen, we gonna bust that wheel. I'm gonna show you it. Let me introduce you to the Hori wheel by itself, because I don't think y'all know what it entails. So hold on right there. Stay right there. All right, y'all, ladies and jelly spoons, let me introduce you to this Hori wheel. Now, this wheel is larger than the Wii wheel, so it's good for my hands. It is also 2 times, maybe 4 times larger than that Mario Kart wheel, which was tiny. It has at its heart a Pro controller, because Hori can make some controllers. You got the ZR, you got the LR, you got back here these little blinkers. These is how you drift and shoot weapons. You can also use the M button to shoot a weapon. It's also the horn. You can see down here you got the home button, the plus button, the minus button, the capture button, and you even have an assign button. This assign button helps you map the controller to whatever you want. So you just don't have to play Mario Kart with this wheel. You can play pretty much any game. I prefer racing games, but you could use this as a Pro controller on anything. And it also comes with, let me lift them up, these right here. So you have a gas pedal and a brake pedal that go to the bottom. And that's what you gas and brake along with the wheel. All right, so now I've familiarized you with probably the best experience when it comes to Mario Kart and wheel wise, because the motion wheels, they do their thing, but it just don't feel enveloped. It don't feel like you behind the wheel of a kart playing. Now I'm gonna kick this experience a nickel even higher, because we got the Switch 2 and we got Mario World. And guess what? That wheel works on Mario World. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in an exclusive Hori wheel presentation. You, me, and my wheel, with the skills to pay the bills, to buy them short sets from Foreman Mills, are going to play on Nintendo Switch 2 Super Mario Kart World. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Worlds. Okay, I think we ready. Sorry that took so long. Oh, sorry that took so long, guys. But like I said, unfortunately, there are some logistics. But as you see the wheel, it turns. It's basically a Pro Controller. Does everything a Pro Controller does. Now we need to find Mario Kart World. There we go. Hit A. I gotta make sure I'm recording. I don't even know if I'm recording. Hope I am. Can y'all see that? Alright, so we live. We rolling. We riding. If you guys have not seen Mario Kart World, let me be the first to welcome you to Worlds. This is Mario Kart Worlds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's ride. Can y'all hear it? Y'all need to turn it up a little bit. I can turn it up a little bit. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Got things all up in the way. Alright, we're gonna do some single player. We're gonna do Grand Prix. Alright, let's set up our peeps. We've been wrestling with Pauline all night, so let's pick her redonkulous suit. Where's her redonkulous suit? Her redonkulous suit. Where's she at? Where you at? That's a lot. I unlocked a lot of characters. There we go. Y'all recognize that song? And we gonna roll with the Royal Roadster. We're gonna roll with the Royal Roadster. See Team Red Shell over there? Red Shell tires. Alright, so we can do, let's see what we gonna do. Let's do something fun. Now remember, we doing the wheel here. We doing the wheel. Yeah, let's do Special Cup. Let's do something special. Since we out here and we doing it special, let's be special. Now let me find some tunes. Alright. Gotta make sure everything down here is cool. I don't want to kick nothing over mid-race. Alright. That kind of game. So, ladies and gently spoons, how does it all pan out? You have the Hori wheel with the pedal system for the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch 2. You have the Wii wheel, which was a good time, awesome. You have the Mario Kart Deluxe 8 wheel, and there's about a host of other third party, fourth party, and fifth party brand wheels that you have out there that you can play Mario Kart with. But in this Mario Kart's professional opinion, the Hori wheel, both the Pro and the Mini, whoop major ass. Not just in Mario Kart under the sun, but all across the board. Now here's the great part. That wheel, because it's hooked to the Nintendo Switch, and the Nintendo Switch has multiple Mario Kart experiences, you can play Super Mario Kart on that wheel. You can play Mario Kart 64 on that wheel. You can play Mario Kart Game Boy on that wheel. That's right. You can play Mario Kart Super Circuit. You can play Mario Kart Deluxe. You can play Mario Kart World, all on that wheel. Now, have I played anything else besides Mario Kart on that wheel? Yes, I've played Dirt on that wheel. I've played Grid 1 and 2 on that wheel. Need for Speed on that wheel. WRC 2 on that wheel. Asphalt on that wheel. So yes, I've tested the wheel thoroughly, and a few weeks ago, if you go back on my channel, I did the bus driver simulator, something on the Nintendo Switch 2 I found to be very fun. It's available on Switch 1 too. But with the wheel, it really feels like I'm driving a bus, and like a transit bus, and I like that. Pull over, you click the button, the doors open, people get on and get off, giving fares, turn corners and stuff. It's pretty rad. It's pretty rad. But the wheel does change the experience. Now, is it as easy to jump in and play with that wheel? It is not, because you have to learn how to twist and counter twist in order to charge turbo boost and mini turbos and things like that, which makes the wheel fighting you a little bit of an experience. But I would say after 10-20 minutes of you getting a hold and a feel of that wheel, you'll wonder how you ever played anything on Nintendo without it. Mario Kart including. I love playing the wheel because it makes me feel like I'm really racing. It's hella responsive, and Hori makes great products. So this wheel is probably valued at about like $50 now. The Pro model was about $100. It may have come down to like 70 or 80. You might be able to get a deal on them. But yeah, if you want to pick one up, I highly recommend it. It's worth it. It is totally worth it when playing Mario Kart. And the funny part is, everybody I let try it says the same thing. It's trippy, but it makes you feel like you're really in there. And the fact that Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart World on the Switch 2 can both be used by that wheel is amazing, because they didn't intend that wheel for it. So the fact that it works on the Nintendo Switch 2 is even more rad and a great experience. Hey, we took home a win. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I got more Mario Kart to get to, but for you, unfortunately, this video is over. Stay tuned to the channel. You'll probably get some gameplays that I captured and capture cards from all the experiences if you want a more first person point of view when these races were being played. Till next gameplay, next game round, just get yourself a wheel. You might just like what's going down. Till next time, thank you guys. Thank you for joining me. Show some love to Hori. Hori makes some great products. Underrated company. But I'll tell you what, playing Mario Kart on a Pro Controller and the wheel, the experience is about the same. But with the wheel, I have to drive more cautiously. With a Pro Controller, I'm loose on the stick. I'm going crazy. But with the wheel, it teaches you to drive responsible. Otherwise, you try doing any other mode, other than just regular racing. Like if you try the don't go online. Matter of fact, even if you have a controller, I would say don't go online. All right, guys, I'm out of here. It's really late. I'm glad that I was able to make this video for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Till next time, gameplay. And remember, if the sun eclipses on any one of us, on me or you, in your honor, in my honor, the gameplay continues until the war is over. Until we meet again, I'll see you guys next time from the Game Dojo.